So today I wanted to do a video to show you how to hoop. So most of you probably will have a hoop at home already. Some of you might be able to use it. A lot of you probably watched it and used to come to my hooping classes. We have fond memories of them. But you might have at home and just think, I've got no idea how to use that. And you kind of, you know, at the minute, the gyms are shut, we're in lockdown. Any equipment we've got at home, we need to be using and making the most of. And these, I cannot, you know, explain my love for these hoops enough. They are amazing. If you haven't got one, and you know, you haven't got any equipment at home, you're struggling to find motivation to exercise, you can get them from eBay, Amazon, you know, most of the shops do them now, like Home Bargains and B&M and stuff like that. Finding the right hoop for you is important. So this hoop is like my baby. You just kind of get one that you know you get on with. The heavier they are, it's easier. The little kids hoops, the plastic ones, as soon as you do them, they just drop straight down. The weight of the hoop is going to be like the momentum that kind of keeps it going. It will hurt more as well. It's going to hurt your abs more. You're going to be a little bit more bruised to start with, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to make your core stronger as well. So finding a hoop that's right for you. This one's got like little ridges in it. So obviously as it's going around your stomach, them little ridges are kind of breaking down and manipulating the body fat. I've got one as well with like some little kind of balls on, like little suction things all the way around. They're really good because they kind of get into the fat more, like kind of more, you know, and break it down. So they're good. You can feel them working. Some people kind of think, oh, hula hooping, does it do anything? But I swear by it. I think it's amazing. You'll know you've had a workout once you've done this. So, how to hoop. Firstly, you can't say everyone else picks up a hoop and goes, I can't do it, I can't hoop. You can't start off negative, you've got to start off positive, so we can do it. You might not be able to do it yet, but you will be able to do it. It's just practice, like anything, but it does come really quick as well. You'll probably get annoyed to start with, you'll be doing it and dropping it and getting frustrated, but even when you're picking it up, just think it's doing a squat, doing a deadlift to pick it up, so it's still going to be working, you're going to be having a workout. They're amazing for fat burning because you're not, you know, running, you're not in like a really cardio kind of heart rate zone. You're in a nice fat burning heart rate zone, so get your Fitbit on, it'll show you that. You can have a full body workout with it, but it's going to be really good for our stomach muscles, and that is usually our main area that we want to work. So for women and for men can hoop as well. Men tend to be better at hooping because their backs tend to be a bit flatter, they haven't got that curve as much, so it just tends to kind of almost like bounce off their back and their stomach a little bit easier, so you'll know what I mean when you start. But the main thing to do is just enjoy it, relax with it, you know, you want to have a bit of fun, you can do it in the garden with the kids and the dogs, and you know, now it's sunny as well, it's the best time to be outside exercising, you know, get a bit of vitamin D, get them happy hormones going, get the endorphins flowing. So we're going to start in our hoop. Feet want to be about shoulder width, so you can hoop with your feet together, makes it a lot harder. So to start with, we want to go feet shoulder width. So feet shoulder width, we want to go, just imagine with your toes, kind of spreading your toes out and almost feel like you're gripping your toes into the floor, because we want a really strong base, we want to ground ourselves. We want a little bend in our knee, feet shoulder width, grip them toes, little bend in our knee. Core wants to be strong, you want to kind of feel like your core's engaged, so you're drawing your belly button into your spine, keeping them abs nice and strong. But then at the same time, the rest of your body wants to be really relaxed. We just want to relax with it. So you hoop, you can't just kind of throw it round and then it's going to drop. It has to have contact with your body to start with. So that hoop wants to be pressed right in against your lower back. Okay, so that's the starting position. The key to hooping is the momentum. We want to get the momentum going first, so we need to twist. Left, right, you can twist as many times as you want. We're just kind of telling our body what movement we're going to be doing. So we're kind of getting it in our mind, and then B, just building that momentum. And then when we're ready, we're just going to throw it round. You see it kind of goes, before I even move, it will go a little bit anyway. And then we want to be moving. There's two ways to move. We can either move forward and back, or we can go side to side. So it probably doesn't look like there's much difference on the video, but there is. But you will just find what's right for you. I think if you've used like the Wii Fit and stuff before, you know, you think that you're going to be doing like a big circle going around. You're not. It is quite a little movement. Either sort of forward and back from there, or side to side, whichever feels. It is kind of trial and error and finding which way you find more natural to go. As well, there'll be two ways to hoop. So you can either go, I throw my hoop from the right side to the left side. I just find that easier. Try it both ways. Try it from the left and throw it to the right. It depends if you're left or right-handed, to which you'll find easier. So it's good to do both. Eventually when you can hoop, you know, you can do a little drill where you go right to left, start left to right, because then you're going to not kind of get a stronger side. So you want to work both the same. But for now, do it the side that feels easier. Have them feet wide. As well, you want to be throwing it in a straight line. Sometimes you end up hooping and it feels like it's almost waving around you. It's because you've thrown it without realising, kind of up or, you know, at an angle. You want to go with, when you're doing that kind of build up momentum, make sure that hoop is staying parallel to the floor. So in a dead straight line. Once you throw it around, we can go from there. So I'll show you from the side. So that's me going side to side with it. And then that's me going forward and back. When you go forward and back, I tend to kind of get my arms into it a little bit. Think Beyonce, little body pop. Arms make a big difference as well. So if your arms are above your head, so much harder. You might find it easy with your arms out because you feel like it kind of centres you a little bit more. But remember to keep them arms out of the way because you can be hooping amazing, Kai, and then hit your elbows and you've lost it. So get them arms out of the way. Okay, that's position number 1. You might find position number 2 a little bit easier. There you go. Right, don't lose it there. Hi, being naughty today, aren't you? So, position number 2 is going to be 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. That might be a little bit easier because it encourages you to almost rock forward and back a little bit more. So go 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Again, which foot is forward will be dependent on which is your stronger side. Still press into our lower back. Still get the little twist for the momentum. Throw it round. And then you can pulse forward and back from there. So that might seem a little bit easier. And then obviously once it is easy, we can just keep swapping legs over from there. So keep practicing that. Find which foot position is easier, where to put your arms that's easier, whether you want to pulse forward and back or have a little pop side to side with it. And then once you can do that, what are you doing, mate? It's always worrying when he goes quiet. Once you can do that, what you'll find is you might be able to hoop for a little bit and then it'll start to feel like it's dropping. So it's quite hard to teach people how to kind of pop it back up to the start again. But if you feel like the hoop's dropping, you almost need to kind of dip your knees a little bit and almost like kind of body pop it back up again. So if you feel like it's dropping, a little bend in the knees, just to kind of pop that hoop back up. So to start with, you want to be hooping kind of where your belly button is, around from there. When it gets a little bit easier and you can hoop and you can control it, you can drop it down to your lower stomach and your bum, so it's a little bit lower down, and then you can pop it all the way up. So we're hooping kind of underneath our bra, that bit there, just to target all the different areas of your stomach. So there's loads of different ways of doing it. So you will be bruised to start with. There's no doubt about that, because you're getting hit with a 5 kilogram weight or a 3 kilogram weight, however heavy your hoop is, constantly. It's like boxers, when they do a sit-up, you know, where they get punched in the stomach and they come up to the top, or they get a med ball thrown at the stomach. It is like body conditioning, so you will feel it. Oh, we're going to stop because it's going to hit a baby. You do need quite a bit of room for these, they are quite big. So, pick which foot position's better, feet side by side, feet forward or back, pick where your arms want to be, and just practice. But you've just got to stay positive, enjoy it, relax with it, keep practicing, enjoy the sunshine. I've been making use of lockdown, I've been productive with my time, so I've been making you some beginner hooping plans that you can do at home, and some kind of advanced, you know, intermediate advanced plans, so you can decide. So they're on sale for $14.99 at the minute. So all you do is a hoop and you can do a plan at home, and I'm on hand like 24/7 for help, support, motivation, and to keep you all going. There's really so many exercises you can do with a hoop, it's crazy, and it is quite a big weight as well. You know, you don't need free weights or anything, you can use this as your weight. So don't worry about not being able to hoop to do the plan. You kind of don't need to hoop to be able to do the plan, if that makes sense, because we're going to do a lot of exercise with it and a little bit of hooping. But enjoy your practice, and I will look forward to working with you all soon.